and they said, she's the future of the party. I said, you have to be kidding. I don't know what they're going to do.
When I first became a public defender, I had no criminal defense experience. And I walked in and I told my boss, Charlie, I said, listen, you should hire me. He said, why? I said, because I'm black. Charlie looked at me like I was crazy.
I am a very serious lawmaker.
The reason that they can sit there and take this vote and not even blink is because so many of them sit in privilege. When I look across that aisle, I don't know. I think we have one person that may have a little bit of melanin.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this. People tried to talk about the mental acuity of Joe Biden. And as someone who was able to interact with him, I never questioned his mental acuity.
I am a very serious lawmaker.
And you know what I can't name? I can't name one Democrat. I mean, I look at the Democrats, they're in total disarray. They have a new person named Crockett. I watched her speak the other day. She's definitely a low IQ person.
Oh my God. Hit that like button, guys. So everybody knows Trump has zero chill. Like none. I don't think he's ever seen chill before. Maybe he thinks he's too rich for chill. I don't know how that works. But Trump just did a sit-down interview with Meet the Press, and he went on a pretty blistering attack against the Democrats, broadly speaking, and Jasmine Crockett in particular. And he called her low IQ. Now, that's a tack he has used on other people before. And because he's aiming this attack at a black woman, he's obviously going to be accused of racism and sexism and maybe some other kinds of crimes I haven't thought of yet. But these attacks almost always fall short. They never really stick with a guy like Trump. He's really Teflon Don. And the Democrats really are in a pickle. They have a problem. Black women represent one of the extreme pulls of the Democrat Party. You have the party being pulled in extreme directions by different little factions of the party. Black women represent one of those extreme wings of the Democrat Party, and you're going to have a hard time reining that in. How do you control a black woman? How do you tell a black woman to tone it down? How do you tell a black woman to be a team player? These things are going to get you in trouble. These things are going to cause problems for the party going forward, but if you're Donald Trump, this is pretty good for you. And the IQ thing, I mean, yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do. They have nobody.
So I had to go around the country and educate people about what immigrants do for this country, or the fact that we are a country of immigrants.
Right.
The fact is, ain't none of y'all trying to go and farm right now. Okay, so I'm lying. Raise your hands. You're not. We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation.
I've never been married. I don't have any kids, and I practice law. So I handle civil rights cases. So when the police are continually out here killing us, I'm usually one that's behind the scenes handling those types of cases.
I want y'all to know that every day that I walk in those halls, regardless of whatever rhetoric they put out about me, I am a very serious lawmaker. At the same time, if you try me, you will find out. I just want to be clear about that, because I am truly a black woman at the same time.
It is not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal.
I am a very serious lawmaker.
Crime. It's not a crime, which is why they're so frustrated, because they really want our local law enforcement to go out and round up people when they could be looking out for the murderers and the sexual abusers as well as the robbers. They want them to go and round people up on civil accusations.
And then they looked, and on his knuckles, he had MS-13.
There's a dispute.
But wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
Because we in these hot-ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now.
I want to make clear that when we hear the stories of the economic impact, these are stories that are impacting all of us. It's not just women. Unfortunately, we had an opportunity to have a woman lead this country, and I promise you she would have led us to the promised land.
sway. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now cross. All right, there we go.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's
It's me.
Ms. Crockett?
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold
a
on.
part
I'm
of the.
trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman,
I didn't-
motion to
I
strike
had no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
Oh, you just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at, calm down,
No, because this
I
is
would
what
like to
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
I can't hear you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
Calm
me
down.
To be,
Can
no,
you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right,
Sorry.
chair.
I don't know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
One last thing before we get out of here. This is a little bit on a more serious note. There is an investigation being launched right now, and whoever is behind this, I want you to know you will be found. You will be dealt with by the law enforcement authorities. There is someone apparently engaging in a very nasty racist troll against Jasmine Crockett. I don't know if you guys are familiar with certain internet jokes, but there is a joke involving a smoke detector and black people. And what's happening is there is someone who is maliciously playing the sound of a smoke detector chirping while Jasmine Crockett is in the middle of one of her speeches on the congressional floor. It is very disturbing. It is a very racist troll. And I just want you to know that the authorities have been alerted and you will be dealt with appropriately.
Have you ever heard them say "if" since we've been sitting here for I don't know how long?
Yes, I've been taking a tally.
Oh, okay. Can you show us? Can you tell us what the tally is?
More than 35 times, the Republican witnesses and Republican members of the committee have used the word "if."
Thank you so much for that. Because honestly, if they would continue to say "if" or "Hunter" and we were playing a drinking game, I would be drunk by now. Because I promise you, they have not talked about the subject of this, which would be the president. But let me tell you something that was so disturbing as I walked in to this chamber today. As I prepared, I said, what is the crime?